you in the frame where the weird gets weirder and the walls all learn your name. Lolcows screaming like ghosts in a busted mirror glow. Spooky vibes hit hard when the whole room starts to go. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Teeth in it, and it bites your pride. Every clip, come back with a cold eye on the ride. Those comments, yeah, they stay in your chest. Make your pulse go hard, make you second guess the rest. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Mirror cracked, but it's still watching. Every grin got a shadow crossing. Say the name, let the room go cold. Unicorn girl A3 in the back of your soul. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn girl. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn girl. Think twice before you stare.
Oh my god, I was fucking muted. Damn it. Sorry, girl. No, you're a mod, Vicky. But I don't know why I can't see you on YouTube. But you're not blocked. I can see you. I don't know what's going on. Fucking YouTube. Let me try something here real quick before I get started. Oh yeah, where's my channel? Why can't I find my own channel? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Huh. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm not going to be on long because I'm still fucking exhausted from yesterday and all that bullshit. But I figured we could do at least one video, at least for an hour. Let's see what I got. Put something in my playlist. Hey, Vicky, honey. Yeah, no, you're not blocked, sweetheart. I can see you. Why would I block you? You didn't do nothing to me. I'm looking for my. Where is my video? Countdown. Oh, that's what I thought. Cause like, why would I? All right. Ooh, Slapped Ham has a new one. We're gonna do Slapped Ham. Share my screen. Fucking YouTube's been weird, I swear. Somebody over there is smoking the good stuff. All right, here we go. Buckle in, guys. This is from Slapped Ham.
Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I heard my name. Second off, it sounded like somebody was
Hi,
saying,
Kimberlina. Welcome in,
This man
love.
heard something talking to him from the bushes at 1:32 in the morning, and it knew his name.
That's called. That's from. Sir.
Hey. Help. I need help. Gary, can you help me?
The clip was shared on TikTok by user Less Giants, and the backstory makes it far stranger than a single voice in the dark. He lives on 300 acres of swampland near Densmore. The family bought it for a penny an acre from a paper mill that operated back in the 1800s. And according to the uploader, the mill took the land from Native Americans in the first place. He said,
I keep saying this. See, we have a highway here, highway Route 80. It goes all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, and it's through our state, at least, it's all Indian burial grounds, and there's tons of accidents. Nobody should be fucking with no Indian burial grounds. Stop doing that.
Says the locals have stories of their own and claims police officers will only meet you at the end of the property. They won't drive onto it. For a couple of days, he'd been hearing rustling in the swamp near the garden. He'd call out. Nothing answered. Then, at 1:32 in the morning, he stepped off the porch to check on his chickens.
Hey.
Oh my God.
I need help.
You're going outside in the dark to check on your chickens? This sounds set up to me. Sounds set up. That's just my opinion.
Gary, can you help me?
Listen to that again.
Hey, Tasha. How you doing, love?
First his own name, then a voice pleading from the darkness saying it needs help, asking, Harry, can you help me?
Hey. Help. I need help. Gary, can you help
searched the property that night and found nobody. Some viewers reckon they can spot a dark figure standing in the bushes, though the footage is murky enough that plenty of others can't see it at all.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
Eric, can you help me?
To his credit, the uploader isn't jumping to ghosts. His own theory is drug addicts.
So I'm not the only one.
I called that. Sir, you're the plug. Don't lie. You don't lie. You went out there waiting. You weren't checking on no chickens. You were waiting. He's the plug, and the dude was like, "Hey, help me out. Help me out. Don't be up here lying, sir."
To have had this experience, other people have had these experiences.
No,
you
I've
could just
never had
talk
that
to the local people here in Dinsmore. They've had the same experiences out here.
Okay,
In
I'll
fact,
ask.
it's so bad, police officers will draw straws or argue about who has to come down here when something happens.
The property gets them constantly, wandering up to steal whatever isn't bolted down.
We get them out here all the time trying to steal stuff because we used to run a business out here. So
Yeah, you was running a business, all right. Use the plug. Don't lie. Use.
I'm going to investigate a trailer that's on the edge of the property today to see that they steal out of all the time. They stole the copper out of it. They busted the windows out of it. So we're going to go see inside that trailer if there's any evidence of anybody staying in it or anything like that. So
There's even a trailer on the edge of the land that's been hit over and over. Copper stripped out, windows busted. So the next day,
Yeah, I wonder why. Listen, I'm from a city. Okay, I'm from a city. I know what crackheads be doing. Okay, there's a lady that made a whole TikTok about how she find any crackhead to furnish her house for her for $20.
hey, he went to check it.
So we keep this stuff like this locked. We keep stuff like this locked because, like I said, crackheads.
Later, as he approaches the trailer, watch the door in the background.
Door's locked. This is the trailer that I was worried about.
I don't see. Yeah. Somebody in there waiting
that,
for
bro?
you.
Look, I'm telling you, bro.
I'm telling
Moments
you,
later,
bro.
this happens.
Okay, we're just gonna peek in. Oh my, what the? Okay, we're just gonna peek.
You're very welcome, Ari. I figured you deserved it after all the bullshit that you've been put through.
Oh my,
It's the least I could do, sweetheart.
And then he hears it. Something walking around inside.
I don't know if you caught this, but I don't care what this man say. He said he's going outside in the middle of the night to check on his chickens. Someone saying, "Yo, Harry, help me." He's the plug. He's trying to cover it up.
Hello?
He's the fucking plug.
He heads up to the structure and steps inside. The place is clearly abandoned, junk strewn everywhere. No sign anyone's been living here.
Hello?
His rational explanation needed a person, and an abandoned trailer in the middle of 300 acres should have been empty. By the end of the scary video, he says the activity around him is the worst it's ever been. Whatever called his name from that swamp, it doesn't seem finished with him yet.
That's because you didn't supply. It's called supply and demand, right? You didn't supply. They're demanding.
Help? I need help.
Yeah. He needs his fix, man. Get to it.
Can you help me?
Just a quick one before we go. I decided to change one thing, not the amount of time I'm on my phone, but what I do with it. It's a platform called Free Cash, and it's today's video sponsor. You play games, do the odd survey, try out apps, and you get paid real money for doing it. This is what it looks like. Thousands of offers in here, and you just pick what catches your eye. I've been playing Resident Evil Survival Unit. I'll be straight with you though, this won't replace a job. It's spare time money, but it's real and the payouts are legit. It's got over 260,000 reviews on Trustpilot at 4.7 stars. Cashing out's easy, minimum $25 through PayPal, gift cards or crypto. So use my special link in the description box down below there, or just scan that QR code right there. Sign up, complete your first offer, and you'll get a $10 bonus. Also, remember to turn on app tracking so all your offers credit properly. Now let's get back to the spooky stuff.
Thank you, Jesus Christ.
A trip to a children's museum usually doesn't leave grown adults rattled, but one exhibit there did exactly that, and the footage ended up on Reddit's creepy forum, where it pulled in over 6,000 upvotes. The exhibit features a thermal camera hooked up to a monitor, pointed at anything living, and the screen lights up in warm reds and oranges. But when he steps away from the sensor, something else appears on the screen. Look at the floor of the monitor. There's a shape lying there. Deep blue, stone cold, and when he whips his phone around to check the actual room, the floor is completely empty. The uploader, Alfurious CXII, didn't cry ghost. In the comments, he offered his own explanation. Thermal cameras constantly rescale their color range, so when a warm body leaves the frame, cooler background patterns can suddenly bloom into view. It's a known quirk, and it likely accounts for most of what we're seeing. What it doesn't account for is the shape itself. A calibration artifact should be a smear, a blob, a patch. This one looks like a person lying on the floor with an arm stretched out. And thermal cameras are built to find warm bodies. This exhibit found a cold one.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that somebody could have put that in there.
Now we are officially the only people here now. Ashley left. So it's just us. So we are on the 3rd floor, which is one of the most active.
The Winchester Mystery House had emptied out for the day. Just one family, one tour guide, and 3 floors of the strangest mansion in America.
No. Thanks. You see that? Did you see that?
This scary video comes from the Bay family, a popular influencer family known for everyday family content, not ghost hunting, which makes what they captured here all the more unusual.
So it's just us. So we are on the 3rd floor, which is one of the most active.
No way.
Selena, the mum of the family,
That person said, "We closed for the day, get out."
filmed it on the 3rd floor, up where Sarah Winchester's staff once lived. We've covered this place before. Sarah Winchester, heir to the rifle fortune, spent nearly 4 decades building this San Jose mansion without ever really finishing it. Staircases that dead end into ceilings, doors that open onto walls, all of it allegedly designed to confuse the spirits of those killed by the family's guns. The group.
What? I gotta put this down on my list. I gotta put this place down on my list of places to go.
The group had just confirmed they were the only people left in the house. Then, keep your eye on the door behind them.
Which is one of the most active.
No way.
We're about to go. I was about to run. Y'all better keep up if that happens. That was loud.
They keep talking, still rattled by the sound, and then it happens again.
No. Thanks. You see that?
Did you see that?
It's scaring me.
Nobody is near it. The guide presses on with the tour, explaining that this floor housed the quarters of the single women who lived and worked in the mansion for free. But the group's nerves are visibly shot. One commenter joked they'd caught a draft live on camera, and to be fair, a 160-room Victorian mansion would move a lot of air through its corridors. But the family wasn't done. Later, still inside the house, the couple sat down with a pair of dowsing rods and started asking questions. Listen closely, because the answers come fast. The first question is a broad one, and the rods don't hesitate.
If you're a female, can you cross the rods? No way. No way.
Then they ask the question that matters, whether they're speaking to Sarah herself.
If you're Sarah, can you cross the rods? Wow, thank you. This is pretty cool.
And just when it couldn't get stranger, they ask about the house. What might still be hidden inside its walls.
Is there anything hidden in the walls of this house?
Look at that. Oh! Okay, Sarah, hey girl, hey, it's me. Now, tell me again.
Wow.
Question after question, the rods kept answering. And if they're right, Sarah Winchester never left the house. She couldn't stop building.
If you're Sarah, can you cross the rods? Wow.
Oh, I forgot about that one, Kimberly. Thank you. I've never been. And I grew up in New England and never fucking went there. The Lizzie Borden house. Putting that on my list too. Ooh, me too. I knew what you meant, Tasha. I've been having trouble typing all day too. I'm literally going to be taking this stuff on the road and doing my own content with it. I'm working on it now. Probably be in October sometime. Not sure yet, but I'm going to have fun. This is going to be great.
Thank you. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right.
You take a photo of your kids playing on the swing. A completely ordinary afternoon. Then hours later, you look at the...
Right, Aria? And I'm gonna live stream while I'm doing it. So, like, you guys will get to join me.
Picture properly, and someone is watching them from inside your house. That's what happened to Reddit user _real_vampire, who shared this photo of her daughters in the backyard. It wasn't until late.
Now, Salem I've been to multiple times. I go every year. I try to. I fucking love Salem. Now, fun fact, because I was born and raised in Manchester, New Hampshire, and it's not that far from Salem, Mass. Nobody actually was, how can I say this for fucking... There was nobody swinging from trees, I'll say, in Minecraft or whatever, in Salem. It actually happened in the next town over. I think it's called Danbury. In the next town over. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. But we took a ghost tour, me and my mom, a few years ago before she got sick. And... now not saying that there aren't spirits there, because some people did die there, but nobody that was sentenced to that actually the executions did not take place in Salem. So be careful when you go there. Make sure you get an actual like person who knows what they're talking about. Ooh, that would be freaking awesome, Aria. No, it's not. And that's the messed up thing. We kept wanting to go and we always would just forget because when you go to Salem, Mass, you gotta there's so many shops. They just put in like a Harry Potter type bookstore too, which is with the books all like stacked up weird, the wands all like the wand shop and shit. So like when you have to plan it out in days, you can't just go for one day. And it's really fun to go during Halloween because they set up haunted houses and they have more to do. And then in the summertime it's really fun. They put up the pirate thing, and oh god, I want to go home. I miss living 45 minutes away from Salem, Mass.
Later that she noticed something in an upstairs window, her own bedroom window. In the dark left pane, there's a pale shape. The post racked up thousands of upvotes and hundreds of comments, with viewers zooming, cropping and brightening the image, trying to work out what they were looking at. In truth, the photo is murky. It could be a reflection, a curtain, an object inside the room catching the light. There's no way to settle it from a single still.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be just somebody standing there. Who knows?
But one commenter's crop became the read nobody could shake. 3 words sitting at the top of the thread.
Looks like an old man.
Looks like an old man.
Does.
For the love of God, I need help. I got home 2 hours ago, and there's a limb just floating in the air.
A man in Texas came home one afternoon to find a tree limb hanging in the sky above his yard, not falling, not caught on anything he could see, just sitting there, 20 or 30 feet up.
As far as I zoom in on.
Okay, that's weird. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, they do. The battleships. Yes. That's on my list.
I can't figure it out.
The only thing that sucks is the one really cool haunted hotel in Salem, Mass to stay in. You have to book almost a freaking whole year in advance. So I'm hoping to be able to book there at least for one night on my travels, because it's the Nathaniel Hawthorne Hotel. It's supposedly haunted. I've never gotten to stay there, so I've been trying to work on that. Yeah, Texas is hot. That tree limb's just like, I'm just sitting here. It's cooler up here.
It's just floating.
TikToker Kodakyle1893 filmed it for his followers, and his confusion sounds completely genuine.
Google's like talking about spider webs and all kinds of stupid crap, but it rained here like shortly after I got home, and it's still there. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It could be a small bird you just can't see.
I just can't figure it out.
He'd been home for 2 hours by this point. He'd searched Google, which kept suggesting spider webs, except it had rained since he got home and the branch hadn't budged. He'd dragged a neighbour over, who was just as stumped. He even threw things at it.
Look at it. I ain't making nothing up. It's like 20 feet in the air. Maybe 30. I don't know. I ain't good at distance. But it doesn't make sense.
In a follow-up scary video, even his dog clocks the branch, staring up at something that shouldn't be there.
Even my dog knows something ain't right, man.
Well, if the dog's thinking it's something weird, then maybe it is.
Okay.
The clip exploded to over 7 million views. Soon, the uploader claimed national news stations were chasing the story. And then with the whole internet watching, he burst the bubble himself.
No, I would not be going up there. just let it float.
It was fake. All of it. He'd suspended the branch using a lift, and he showed his followers exactly how he'd rigged it.
It might be time to put y'all's phones down and quit believing everything you see on the internet. Have a blessed one.
Case closed, except it wasn't, because plenty of viewers refused to accept the confession. The comments filled with people insisting the branch had been real and that the government had gotten to him and forced him to stage a fake reveal, which might be the strangest part of this whole story. He showed everyone the trick.
Oh, that sucks. I hate that.
And they still chose the mystery.
Google's like talking about spider webs and all kinds of stupid crap, but it rained here like shortly after I got home, and it's still there.
What happened? Did it go back?
It doesn't make any sense. Like, I just can't figure it out.
Glitch in the Matrix, bro. This isn't real, right?
Here's a quick one to file under S for strange. TikToker Sorry to Your Father was sitting in their car when they spotted a woman on the footpath ahead. The uploader captioned it as another glitch in the simulation, and the comments ran with it, calling her an NPC running the wrong animation.
No, that's... Dude, go to any city, you're going to find somebody being weird on the street. Come on now.
The boring answer.
We have people dancing in the middle of the streets where I come from, okay? They just be out there dancing and singing gibberish. Oh, really? Oh, hey, Shan Shan. I'll have to check that out. I'm going to put that on my list.
The answer is that backwards walking is a genuine fitness trend. It's meant to be easier on the knees and works muscles regular walking doesn't. And plenty of people, especially older folks, swear by it. The less boring answer is that the rendering hiccuped and somebody's character file loaded in reverse.
Is this real right now? Is this really happening?
We know which one's more likely, but the other one's more fun. Now for something a little different. There's a trend going around at the moment where people take old vintage photographs and upscale them using AI, pulling modern detail out.
I'll have to check it out. Maybe I'll cover that too. I put it on the list.
Of images that are decades old. We've seen it everywhere lately, so we thought we'd put it to the test ourselves using Nano Banana and 5 of the most famous ghost photos ever taken. First up, the brown lady of Raynham Hall, arguably the most famous ghost photo in history. Captured in 1936 by 2 photographers shooting for Country Life magazine, it shows a misty figure descending the staircase of Raynham Hall in Norfolk. The ghost is said to be Lady Dorothy Walpole, who died there in 1726. And here's what the AI made of her. Next, the Tulip Staircase Ghost. In 1966, a retired Canadian clergyman photographed the elegant spiral staircase inside the Queen's House in Greenwich, London. When the film was developed, a shrouded figure appeared to be climbing the steps, gripping the rail. Kodak examined the original and found no evidence of tampering. And here's how the upscale came back.
That is kind of creepy. That almost looks like a drawing, though. It's weird.
Third, the backseat ghost. In 1959, Mabel Chinnery was visiting her mother's grave when she snapped a photo of her husband waiting in the car. When the film came back, her mother was sitting in the back seat, a woman who'd been buried in the very...
Well, she was ready to go home. That's all. Just take her home. Shit.
cemetery behind them. And after a run through the AI, fourth, the Amityville ghost boy. During the famous 1976 investigation of the Amityville house, An infrared camera left running overnight captured what appears to be a young boy with glowing eyes peering over the upstairs banister. Nobody was meant to be on that floor. Here's what the AI saw.
Oh, here, hold on a second. Oh, I'm going.
And finally, the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. In 1991, ghost researchers photographed an empty section of Bachelor's Grove Cemetery near Chicago on infrared film. The image revealed a woman in white sitting on a tombstone, a figure nobody present saw with their own eyes. And after one passed through the AI...
Should be able to drop a link now, sweetheart.
Now, to be clear, this was just a bit of fun. The AI is guessing, inventing detail that was never in the originals, so nothing here counts as evidence of anything.
It is
But
crazy.
there's something undeniably eerie about seeing these century-old mysteries staring back at you in modern clarity. Some photos, it turns out, didn't need the help. Take a good look at this trail cam photo, because the question that came with it said,
You guys ever heard about the 2 men and baby movie with the shotgun and the boy behind the curtains? It's creepy growing up. But it was debunked. No, I never have. Oh, you're welcome, Shan Shan. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out.
Says it all. What is that thing, and what is it doing to that poor deer? The image was posted to Reddit's paranormal forum by user OG_Cheddar Goblin, where it drew thousands of upvotes and over 1,000 comments. It wasn't even his photo. His friend's uncle had captured it on a trail camera and posted it to Facebook, and from there it escaped into the wild. The camera's stamp puts it at 5:57 in the evening, mid-November 2025, on a trail the uncle monitors near a creek. The thread's reaction was very 2025. The top skeptics didn't cry hoax, they cried AI, with one commenter putting it bluntly, assume any
Yes, it would. Yes, it fucking would, Tasha. Maybe my next one will do that, and then we'll do the Appalachia thing. And yeah, I know the story behind it. I've seen documentaries and stuff, but that would be great. It's really great one to cover.
The photo is fake until proven otherwise, especially a single standalone image. But the OP's honesty disarmed a lot of people. He freely admitted he couldn't vouch for the uncle, writing, "I didn't fake it, but it's possible my friend's uncle did." The question then would be, why would he fake an image that looks like he's humping a deer?
What?
He also shared more photos from the same camera.
What? Did he just... Oh my God.
A buck wandering past in daylight, another in the early hours. The camera's real, the spot's real, the deer are real. So here's the part that lingers. A wild deer's entire existence is built around not letting things sneak up on it.
Right? Can people stop with that stuff? I love animals. Stop.
A human, a predator, anything that big standing that close, and that deer should have been gone in a heartbeat. Instead, it just stood there, calm, like whatever was...
That is... I am completely creeped out right now, whether that's a ghost or not a ghost, or I am just completely and utterly creeped out right now. This is weird, even for Slap Tam.
Behind it wasn't there at all.
What was the initial intent of the building.
There's a particular kind of irony in sitting down to record an interview about a haunted building and having something interrupt you to prove the point. That's what the team at Hauntings of Ohio say happened during a pre-investigation interview at the Magic of Books bookstore. They was
right? Like, he actually said, I can't even repeat it. I'm going to have a nightmare tonight now, just for that.
Sitting down with the shop's co-owner, cameras rolling, gathering background before a paranormal investigation later that night.
To be exactly what it is listed as the Masonic temple. So originally we had...
The conversation had turned to the building's history. The bookstore's block is tied to the local Masonic temple, with the original temple standing on the corner of the street. The co-owner was midway through explaining it all when it happened.
What was the initial intent of the building?
To be exactly what it is listed as the Masonic temple. So originally we had the black and gold building on the corner of our block was the original Masonic temple.
There's literally no one there.
Yeah, that's when you be getting up and just closing down for the day. I mean, no
way.
What?
Something knocked hard right on the front window.
Don't
to be
answer
exactly
it.
what it is listed as the Masonic temple. So originally we had the black and gold building on the corner.
Yeah, I don't care, Misery. Just let me know when.
Corner of our block was the original Masonic.
I'm not doing a very long stream. What am I at right now? Hold on. Can you give me like at least another hour? Please and thank you.
Temple.
The reaction is immediate. 4 people behind the camera all turn toward the glass at once. The interview stops dead.
You would hear Castle.
All right, cool. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, because I just started. I started early because I'm still exhausted from yesterday, and I'm still trying to fight off the lingering parts of the migraine that I had. So, but yeah, just let me know.
Game store open. If someone
No, that was like right on the window.
Yeah.
And then they start ruling things out on camera in real time. There's nobody at the window, nobody on the footpath. If someone had come out of the neighboring shop, they'd have heard its door open, and they didn't.
There's no one here.
Afterwards, they checked outside properly. The street was empty. They even asked the owners of the neighboring stores, who confirmed it wasn't them mucking around. Whatever wrapped on that glass did it in the one window of time guaranteed to have 4 witnesses and a rolling camera, which leaves the strangest reading of all. They came to ask questions about the building's ghosts, and it's hard not to wonder whether something in that old Masonic block decided to answer early.
The corner of our block was the original Masonic temple.
There's literally no one there.
No way.
What?
I would see. Just saying. I would not be working there.
Before we hit the top 4, here's what's been happening in the world of weird this week. First, to Argentina, where staff at an appliance store in central Mendoza have gone to the local press over something they can't explain. Every night, they mop the floors before closing. Every morning, they arrive to find small barefoot footprints scattered through the store, the prints of children along with little handprints on the floor, as if someone had been crawling between the shelves overnight.
Maybe
they've checked the security camera.
Maybe they were. So what?
Cameras, nothing.
Ain't bothering you.
The alarms never trigger. After it kept happening, the staff dug into the area's history and found the block once held tenement housing, home to immigrant families more than a century ago, back when the railway ran a couple of streets over. The footprints, they say, keep coming back.
They keep coming back to give you something to do.
Staying in Latin America, a clip out of Tehuacan, Mexico went viral this week after a local stopped to pay their electricity bill at an ATM. Standing in the otherwise empty lobby directly in front of the machine was a small, dark figure about the size of a child. It stands completely still for several seconds, then it moves away. Locals are calling it a ghost child, and the witness understandably paid their bill elsewhere. Meanwhile, in the United States, the FBI would like a word with anyone who's psychic asked to cleanse their savings. This week, federal prosecutors indicted a Texas couple accused of stealing at least $2.5 million from grieving and heartbroken victims.
I wish people would just stop doing that. Stop charging people for that. That is fucked up, man.
According to the indictment, the woman posed online as a psychic who could remove curses, then told clients their curse was convenient.
Well, I think some of y'all should go talk to Lee. Oh, by the way, Justin, Lee has a new video up. I don't know if you know that. He got beat up again. But yeah, y'all gotta stop listening to these fucking fake people asking you for money, telling you, I can do this for you. No, you can't. Stop it.
Attached to their money, which needed to be handed over in cash and gold coins for cleansing. One victim in Washington state.
This is what grifting looks like.
Allegedly sent more than $2 million. Another was talked into buying the psychic a Corvette to settle her karmic debts. Prosecutors say the woman ran the scheme under a fake name because she'd already been convicted of psychic fraud twice before. The charges are allegations at this stage, but consider this your reminder. If a psychic wants your money cleansed, a washing machine is cheaper.
You can't, dude, you can't wash your money, sir. It's illegal. I know some people like if it's an accident, that's one thing, but you can't just put it in the washer and dryer. You can't do that.
And finally to Slovakia, where archaeologists have uncovered something genuinely chilling. At a 7,000-year-old settlement called Vrabel, a team excavating a defensive ditch has found the remains of at least 77 people buried together, and almost every single one of them is missing its head. Cut marks on the neck bones suggest the skulls were removed carefully with sharp tools, likely after death. Stranger still, the heads themselves have never been.
Oh no, Tasha, if one other person comes up, I'm just gonna leave. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I mean, if he has legitimate questions and wants to talk to me, just me and him, I'm cool with that. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. I'm just gonna talk to him. So don't worry, girl. Like yesterday, I don't know if you were still there when AJ was being hypocritical, but I played and read off all the text messages where she totally agreed with everything that I was doing and gaslit me into that fucking panel. I was told something totally fucking different. And so, you know what she's like, you know what you could do? I said, yeah, watch this. I fucking hit the leave studio button. It felt fucking freeing. I was like, you stupid bitch. Here. And then I messaged her. I said, please don't ever contact me again. I hope you have a great weekend. And then I blocked her. Like, fuck you. You fucking lied to me. You told me we were going to go over the neg stream, and then we were going to do fucking Fallon and Hussey, the Hussey stream. And she's the one that got me all riled up about what Fallon had said about the KYS stuff in the fucking in Hussey's chat. So like, no, I'm not fucking doing that shit again. Absolutely the fuck not. This is what I'm doing. But if Justin has questions for me, I don't mind going and talking to Justin.
Found not one skull anywhere at the site. The only complete skeleton in the entire ditch belonged to a child.
But Justin, just to be clear, I'm answering your questions. I'm not answering chat questions. Okay? You said you have questions or confusions, stuff you're confused about with me. That's fine. I'll answer for you. I'm not doing the whole chat jump gang thing either. Okay? I'm not doing that.
Researchers published their findings this month, and their best theory is some kind of lost burial ritual built around the human head. What that ritual was and where 77 skulls went, nobody knows. That's your rapid fire round.
And also, Tasha, did you... Okay, cool. Tasha, did you also see, like... Now I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. It'll come back to me.
Now back to the countdown. She took this photo of herself, but she's not the only one in it. Look at the doorway behind her where a dark figure stands watching from the shadows.
I know you didn't, Justin, but see, that's why, like, AJ definitely gaslighted me. That I played it on my kick. That's not what I was told. I was told we were going to go over the neg stream. She had a couple questions for me for something that I had said when me and her were fighting. And she definitely gassed me up over the KYS thing with Fallon and all that. She told me we were going to do the next video, then the Fallon video and the Hussy video, and go over that. Not have 20,000 people on a panel fucking jumping me. And stupid questions in the chat like how I could afford to go to Disneyland. I'm not fucking answering people's questions like that. No, I'm fucking good. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I'll be there as long as it's just me and you. I don't feel like fighting nobody. I don't have the strength today, dude. I'm fucking tired. I'm still lingering a headache from the migraine yesterday.
The image was shared on Reddit's paranormal forum by user illustrious Det6283 under a title that says it all. This thing lives in my head rent-free. It gathered nearly 5,000 up.
I don't know if you caught that, but you know how she was bitching because I kept muting? Because I'm sorry, when one of my family members or my children call, I'm going to mute and take the call, okay? My family comes first. And so I purposely left it off. My 23-year-old was calling to check on me. He does all the time. And he was like, this lady sounds like she does not have a fucking life. I should have put it on speaker, but I was nice enough not to. He's like, I don't even know what the hell is going on. I called to check and see how everything was going. It was fucking fantastic.
Upvotes and over 900 comments. The photo itself dates back to 2018 when the uploader was still in high school. She'd snap a quick over-the-shoulder selfie each night to keep her Snapchat streaks alive. Too self-conscious back then to photograph her own face.
Oh, I know, Justin. I know you wouldn't gaslight me. You never have. But I promise you right now, if anybody else comes up, I'm leaving. I have Discord. I'm not doing all that again. That wasn't fair. And I'm not saying it was you yesterday because you didn't really have nothing to do with that. I couldn't even answer your questions yesterday. I couldn't even get a fucking word in. Yeah, no, Justin has good intentions. He just has things he doesn't understand and wants clarified. And I'm okay with that as long as nobody else comes up And I'm not answering people's stupid, dumb questions in the chat about my wheelchair or my fucking kids. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that.
Just her shoulder, her hair, and the dark bedroom behind her. Except this time, the bedroom wasn't empty.
Oh, hell no. No. That to me right there is like a Scream movie, a low-budget Scream movie. Honey, get out of there.
Here's the thing, back then she went looking for this stuff. She visited haunted places, took ghost tours, and played ritual games with friends, all hoping to finally see something for herself. One of those games was the Red Book game, a ritual where players ask questions of a book. And
yeah, see, that's why Greg was agitated too and said, why do we keep looping about this? Like, why does UG need to be on a loop? So I get this. And honestly, if I were you, some sound advice that I'm starting to now understand and take, just start blocking those people. I know it's stupid to block people, but if it's starting to like interfere with what you're trying to do on your stream, just block them or time them out for like 24 hours and just make it very clear. Like, this is not what I'm doing. Tell them if they have questions, they can hit you up on your Discord. I'm just giving some like suggestions. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I've been trying to do. Like I said on my kick stream, AJ needs to leave me alone. I'm not falling for her shit again. That was definitely a gaslight. Okay, Tasha.
and treat its answers as contact with the other side. They played it in her bedroom, the same bedroom in the photo. She quit the game early because something felt off. And near the end of the session, a glove they were using began grabbing the back of her friend's.
Yes, she really fucking is. She really fucking is. She really fucking is. That's why I played that stuff. I know. I've caught a few of your streams. Went and watched some. I haven't gotten to watch all of them, but I've seen some things. You do really good research. Really good fucking research. Yeah, for real. Built to spill. Like, she literally gaslit me. She's like, oh my God, we're going to go over this. Give me some music ideas and blah, blah, blah. And oh, Misery was so kind to me and da-da-da. And then like, yeah. You fucking lied. You didn't even let him talk. I couldn't even answer his fucking questions.
Dress. Hard. Her friend screamed, and it took 15 minutes to properly close the game out. They never touched it again.
I wouldn't
touch it. Then came the photo.
Nope. You ain't finding me touching a game like that.
Her first thought was that it was her mum mucking around in the dark to scare her. So she texted her. Her mum wasn't home and hadn't been for about an hour. When she showed people at school, they told her the figure looked like her. She always thought it looked like her mum. 7 years on, she still has no idea what it was. She says she saw it one more time after that night, and then never again because she stopped looking. She spent years trying to see something from the other side. The night she finally did, it was standing in her doorway, and she spent every year since hoping it never shows up again. Letting the dog out for a late night week shouldn't be a paranormal experience, but TikToker Quali Evans's porch camera caught the whole thing in night vision. As the little dog trots into the yard, watch the road in the back.
Oh shit, really? Oh my God. I would have been running for the hills. It usually is, yes.
Background. A shadowy figure is moving down it, and the dog freezes, staring at it.
I keep saying this, guys. Listen to your pets. See, Lee, you need to get a pet. You need to get a dog, because then he'll be able to fucking tell you before you get your ass kicked again by them fucking spirits in your house.
It seems to dissipate, fading into the dark like it was never there.
I got it.
All I need to do is text me. Time you do it.
Now, the sober read here is simple. This is grainy night vision footage of a distant figure, and a person out for a late night run can look plenty spooky once compression and darkness chew up the detail. The vanishing could just be the camera losing them in the gloom. But the dog saw something worth stopping for. And on that footage, the figure doesn't walk out of frame. It just stops being there.
That's creepy as fuck. That's somebody fucking with somebody. Y'all saw that. It came in running. It came in hot. It was on a mission.
For the past couple of years, metallic spheres have been turning up in skies all over the world. The most famous is the so-called Booger sphere, the object that made headlines after it was allegedly recovered in Colombia. Since then, sphere sightings have poured in from country after country. This scary video adds China to the list. The footage was featured by YouTube channel The Hidden Underbelly 2.0. And it was filmed at Shayuku Reservoir in Beijing on the evening of June 5th, 2025 at around 7:30.
Hello, right back. Built to Spill. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated.
Against the hills above the water, a small metallic sphere can be seen going about its business, shifting altitude and changing speed as it moves.
Absolutely.
According to the witness, the object first traveled east over the water, occasionally stopping to hover before moving on.
Aw. Well, if you and Tasha vouching for him, then absolutely. I believe ya. Like I said, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Eventually, it disappeared behind a hill. Then, about 30 minutes later, it came back.
That looks like a plastic bag floating.
The usual explanations are a balloon or a drone, and from this distance, the footage alone can't rule either out. But the witness was clear on one detail. The evening was completely calm. No wind, which makes a balloon drifting east, hovering, vanishing, and then returning along the same street.
Oh, you're welcome, Bill. Gosh, I kept Oh my God, did she block you because you said, yeah, because she told the mods not to engage with Tasha. That was so stupid. That was so fucking stupid. Well, guess what? I'm paying attention to you, Tasha. Don't you worry. That was fucking stupid. You can't be one of those channels where you tell them, oh, I don't care where you come from. She is, because you can't. I don't care where people come from. I don't care who they watch or support, right? So like she says she's the same way, and you can't do that just because somebody's in there giving an opinion or you don't like the person. Like, she lets Hussey in her chat run his fucking mouth, but she's not going to let Tasha in there. Come on. That's hypocritical. That's fucking hypocritical. Yes, Kimberlina, she is. I'm sorry. She gives good, solid fucking facts. Good, solid fucking facts. She does her fucking research.
Stretch of sky half an hour later, a tricky story to tell. A drone is harder to dismiss.
And let me make something else clear. I don't care about somebody's fucking past either. I don't. I don't know why people are so pressed on people's pasts. I just wanted to let you know that, Tasha, because she mentioned you in one of my things. Yes, and you know who that sounds like? Yeah. I mean, Tasha didn't, I don't think, liked me at first either. She had to figure it out on her own. And most people do. I'm the same way. I don't know everybody that comes into my chat. You know what I mean? I like to learn things about people on my own. Make my own determination on people. Like, not everybody's going to like everybody on here. Exactly. Built. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about shit. It's none of their business what happened, Tasha. Absolutely. I try to be fair to everybody. I mean, shit. Look what I just fucking went through. I just forgave somebody and they turn around and stab me right in the back. I think I was pretty fucking fair. I try to be fair with everybody. You know, and respectfully. Oh, hell yeah, I adore Tasha too. Yes, you do need to make a BlackBerry list. She's so pressed over that because you make a BlackBerry list. I'm like, well, I think it's because she fucking grows blackberries. Yes, but does she really accept them? Like, if I apologize to somebody, it's sincere. But if you're going to turn around and stab me in the back after, yeah, no. Then the apology is null and void. You don't do that. And that's exactly what happened with other situations. Oh, she probably will. She probably will. If you try to type that in her chat, it won't show up. It won't show up. I know, Justin. And guess what? You were right. And I'm taking the L.
But that's the thing about this global wave of sphere sightings. Any single clip can be explained away. It's the pattern that's harder to shake. The same small, metallic, featureless objects behaving the same way reported from Colombia to the United States and now over a quiet reservoir in Beijing. One more dot on a map that keeps filling in.
See, the part of the drama community that I enjoy, like when I cover Von Helton or Shani and Rev, and I'm able to laugh at it, you know, and we're all like kind of joking around with each other in the chat. That's what I like. Ooh, Kimberlina, me too. Me too. Nursing homes are creepy as fun. Right. It's like going, like, I don't either. I can't really drink that much. But, you know, it's like weekends, especially. My kids are teenagers. They have friends. They're either with their friends or they go to their father's house. So, like, have anything to do at most of the time. And I like to come on here and watch my spooky stuff. And I liked, Von Helton's got a fucking alien girlfriend, and he's trying to get on. I always say it wrong. The Alpha Centauri or whatever. Me too, Mom. Oh, God. I got 2 teens left at home. I've got 5 boys and 1 girl. I'd rather raise all boys. I'm not going to lie. Yes, bars suck, and they're expensive as hell. You can drink fucking cheaper at home. You can play your own music. You ain't got to pay for it. You don't got to fucking stand in a line with a bunch of drunk people waiting to get your next drink. Trust me, I know, Justin. I know. Oh, yeah, I know. I used to hate it when I'd go in to do my med passes, like my PRN passes and my midnight rounds. And you get them people, the elderly be like, oh my God, the man in black was just here. And then we all knew that was a sign. And within the next 3 days, somebody would pass on. It always happens. Always. The man in black, the man in black, the man in black. And the one part of the nursing home that I worked in, one of the nursing homes I worked in, it's like, they called it the dungeon. I don't know why, but it was like, it was technically the pavilion, they called it. But it was like in the bottom level of the building. And you could hear, the one part had, the way it was shaped, there was a roof over the one part of the hallway and an exit. And you could fucking hear, oh, she's blocked, so I can't see her, honey. You guys can kick her. You can kick her. You could hear like people running on the roof, and we'd go out there, and my one coworker would be just like, oh my God, this place is fucking haunted. Like, well, yeah, no shit. People fucking pass on here. It's not fun. It's creepy. Jessica, go away. Go call your fictional John Pork guy, okay? I covered him on my fucking Kick stream.
Before we get to that number 1 spot,
Justin, you just seen a black hooded shadow. That's not cool. That's fucking creepy as hell.
Remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel
But I have a feeling somehow some people will say it was me.
notifications.
Even though we live fucking like 3,000 miles apart.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Yeah, the building.
In late October of 1593, a soldier stood guard outside the governor's palace in Manila.
I know. I've only ever seen like a black figure. I've never I see it in the room and I just walk out. No, I'd switch sides with the other nurse. We'd do the rock, paper, scissors, or do the fucking, we'd draw straws, because the hell fucking no. Oh, no. Jessica Messica threatened to call some John Pork guy on me, and he's a made up fucking guy. He's a content creator who went viral for wearing a pig nose. And she said he's some kind of detective and he's not. There ain't no fucking John Pork coming to get me. I think she needs a grippy sock vacation.
In the Spanish Philippines. It should have been an unremarkable posting, except for one thing.
I'm starting to believe you, Kimberlina. I'm starting to agree, yes. Yes, you do. She won't come up here and call me crazy. Wait. I don't know. It's probably possible it was Grimm. One could imagine if one comes through a portal, there would be smoke. That's very true, Justin. The final warning was the signature. Yes. It said, this is your final warning. And then they used Neg's real initials, which was creepy. Right, Tasha? She should show up. Maybe she'd learn something. Like how to calm the fuck down. Oh, I researched him. He's not a detective, Justin. He's literally a content creator who they've made memes out of for his fake pig nose that he wears. He's been making content since 2018. Yep. Yeah, I researched into that, and the rotten strawberry did send me some screenshots because she didn't even know who the fuck he was either.
The governor was dead. The night before, news had reached the city that Governor Gomez Perez das Marinas had been assassinated, killed at sea by Chinese galley rowers who'd mutinied aboard his own flagship. Manila was a colony in shock, half a world from home, suddenly leaderless. So the palace guards stood their posts while the capital held its breath, waiting to learn who was in charge. At some point during that watch, the story goes, one soldier grew tired. He stepped back, leaned against a wall, and closed his eyes. Just for a moment. When he opened them, everything was wrong. The wall behind him was not the wall he'd leaned on. The plaza in front of him was not the plaza he'd been guarding. The air, the light, the buildings, all of it had changed in the space of a single breath. The soldier was standing in Plaza Mayor, the great central square of Mexico.
I agree, Justin. He looks like the best detective with his pig nose. Like FBI Frank. I don't know FBI Frank. Now I'm going to have to research that one too. She'll probably try to threaten me with that too.
Mexico City, more than 14,000 kilometers.
Me too. I just smoked. I got to open a new cart.
From Manila, on the far side of the largest ocean on Earth. A journey that took the treasure galleons 4 months or more had apparently taken him the length of a blink. It didn't
You went through the vortex, sir. Welcome to the Matrix.
take long for him to be noticed. His uniform was wrong for any regiment in New Spain.
Oh, okay.
And when the local guards questioned him...
I don't know much about her or Foodie Beauty. Like, I came into this part of YouTube because I wanted... My dumbass wanted to see, like, an entire series, like, a whole video that was longer than 10 minutes on Stephanie Jenkins, and I ended up finding fucking Shani. And I clicked it, and now here we are. I fucking hate Shanny too.
His answers made no sense. He said,
why am I not surprised that Justin knows Amber Lynn Reed? Yeah, there are. It's so funny. She is. Those 24-hour streams she was doing was fucking ridiculous. Like, why do we have to watch this fat bitch fucking sleep? I don't want to watch her fucking snoring. When Buff made the idea to do the 24-hour stream, their sleep stream, I was like, I'm not watching it. I've already done seen this fat bitch sleeping. When I used to screen sniper, I refuse to screen snipe people anymore like that, because that I was screen sniping fucking Rev when he was being interviewed by Shabisky and them, and Shanny did the naked jiggle, and I'm still 100% traumatized from all 5 fucking stomachs that was just jiggling. Yeah, I know. It turned dumb. I heard it turned real dumb.
He said he'd been on duty in Manila moments earlier.
I bet he does. I thought Yo Mama wasn't around anymore. Somebody said that, and then like, because I watched his Hussy Ain't Loyal song, and I subscribed, and now I noticed, because like if I'm going to use somebody's content, I try to subscribe and like and give them a shout out at least. And fucking literally just seen him. Yes. He just posted something a few days ago. So I thought he was gone. I don't know who he is, Tasha, but I did like the Hussy Ain't Loyal song. You got to admit, that shit was fun. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. He talks about the scarf. The fucking scarf. That he... I did like the song. I don't know who the person is, so I can't make a judgment. Hussy Ain't Loyal is a banger, yes.
Earlier, he had no idea how he'd arrived. And then he told them something that stopped the conversation
He's afraid
cold.
of you? Tasha, I feel like everyone is afraid of you. Like, I think they just don't understand that you actually do research and you have actual facts and you present truths people don't want to hear. And it just terrifies the shit out of them. Like AJ.
The governor of the Philippines was dead, assassinated.
Think about it. Greg doesn't have a problem with you. Oh, God. Of course she did. Oh, she can hate me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, Greg don't give a fuck either. That's one of the things that's what I like about Greg. He don't give a fuck. I don't agree with everything that he says, but he don't give a fuck. He gonna say it anyways.
He'd heard the news himself in Manila the night before. Here's the problem. In 1593, information could only travel as fast as a ship could sail. There was no possible way for anyone in Mexico City to know what had happened in Philippine waters mere days earlier. The soldier was describing...
Oh, is that your picture? Why is he doing that? Greg, why are you using this girl's picture? Come on, man. That's creepy. Facebook. I fucking... You know, when Facebook first came out, I loved it. They had this, like, this fucking animal game you could play. No, it wasn't the farm one. It was a different one. I don't fucking remember what it's called now. And then they came out with the farm one. And then it just turned into a bunch of bullshit. I barely go on Facebook. Oh no. There you go. See, payback. Payback.
An event that, as far as the Americas were concerned, hadn't happened yet. The authorities did what 17th century Spanish authorities did with things they couldn't explain. They handed him to the Inquisition. The charge, in effect, was desertion and service of the devil, because no godly man crosses an ocean in his sleep. The soldier's defense never changed. He'd closed his eyes and
his unrepaired water damage. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. But that's funny. And that's why he's using your picture. Yeah, I know. I don't care about that. It is what it is. Like people do so much worse shit out there than fucking insurance fraud. For real, like, look at fucking Shani. Shani fucking blew through not even, like, almost $1 million on bullshit. And then faked cancer and fucking lied about it for years. Fucking did all kinds of bad shit. And that bitch only got arrested once for hitting fucking Rev with a whip. I'm doing good, Queen of Karma. How are you, sweetheart?
Manila and opened them in Mexico. That was all he knew. So they held him. And they waited for a ship. Months later, a galleon arrived from the Philippines carrying the official news. Governor Das Marinas had been assassinated.
Yeah, exactly, Bill. Queen of Karma, you missed the best part of this video. One of the clips was he fucking this guy was filming. He went outside at midnight to supposedly check his chickens, and there's a guy in his bushes calling for him, and turned out to be like the local crackhead. And I'm like, dude, you're the fucking plug. Don't lie. You missed it. Oh, I have a message for you from Negs. He wanted me to say, tell Queen of Karma thank you for sticking up for you.
Exactly when and exactly how the imprisoned soldier had described. And according to the legend, the ship carried something else. A passenger who recognized the prisoner swore he knew him and swore he'd seen him in Manila in the days surrounding the governor's death. The soldier's impossible story now had a witness.
And also, Greg, he had one for you too. He said, please stop being creepy to women. Whatever the fuck that means.
With nothing left to hold him on, the Inquisition released him and shipped him home to the Philippines, where he slipped quietly out of history. The man who crossed the Pacific in a heartbeat simply went back to work. That's the legend. And for centuries, it's been told as one of history's great unexplained mysteries, the original teleportation case written up in books about vanishing men and holes in reality. He's even been given a name you'll find all over the internet, Gil Perez. But this is what
he wants to dance off with Dark Ninja. I don't know what the beef is between him and Negs. I'm just relaying the messages. Ah, gotcha. See, my only issue with Dark Ninja is what he said about somebody I know. I don't really know who he is, so I can't like yell at him or nothing. I was kind of picking on him a little bit, but I don't know him.
Where the story behind the story gets strange, because the closer you look, the more the legend starts to flicker. The account, usually cited as the original source written by a colonial official in 1609, doesn't actually contain the story at all. Worse, that same account records that news of the governor's death didn't reach Mexico until November of the...
That would be fucking fantastic, Tasha. I'm sorry. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. She does. I've seen her edit. She does really good ones.
The following year, carried by ship, the slow and ordinary way. No mention of a soldier who'd beaten the news across the ocean. The earliest version of the tale that anyone has found in writing comes from a friar's chronicle published in 1698, more than a century after the night in question. And his explanation wasn't teleportation. He blamed witchcraft, claiming the soldier had been spirited across the sea by sorcery. As for the name Gil Perez, the soldier didn't have one for over 300 years. It first appears in 1908 in a short story by an American writer collecting romantic legends of Mexico City, published in Harper's Magazine. The most famous
Y'all are killing me in my chat. Oh my god. I'm only laughing because there's a video of another creator pouring grease on himself and then wonders why he got that name. Right? Shit. Especially when you have to go out in this damn fucking heat. I don't think guys understand, okay? I don't think they do. When we come home and take off our bra and go, that's a relief. That's a fucking relief.
Detail of the entire case was invented by a folklorist within living memory of the First World War. From there, the tale kept evolving to fit whatever each era found mysterious. In the 1950s, a UFO author
Why? Why? Do these people know how hard it is to get fucking grease and like cooking oil of any kind off of your fucking skin? My ex-husband poured some on me one time. He was playing a prank on me. I was taking a damn shower. And he fucking came in and thought it'd be funny to take the cooking oil and pour it all over me in the shower. He didn't even open the curtain. He was tall enough to fucking reach over. I was so pissed. It took me like 3 hours to get the fucking oil out of my hair. Why are you going and spraying that shit on your body? Come on. That's fucking weird. AK has it. Who's AK? I'm not. Is that hot Discord person? No, it doesn't, because oil doesn't mix with water. It separates. I was pissed. It took forever to get that shit off. Almost had to scold my fucking skin to get it off. I know, I saw that. I fucking hate her too.
discovered it.
That's why I kept muting when I was in AJ's panel. I muted my whole fucking laptop. A few times I had to do it when my other kids would come up, because I don't want them hearing this shit. And then if I get a phone call, I'm gonna mute. And AJ got fucking all pissed off over it. Yeah, I was. It's all right. I got him back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, when I first started watching her, she didn't like them too well. Like, I don't think she fucked with them too much. And I liked watching her. But now I don't. She just fucking annoys the fuck out of me.
And the bewitched soldier became a teleportation case. Later retellings folded in alien abduction. The same man asleep against the same wall has been carried across that ocean by demons, by sorcery, by wormholes, and by flying saucers, depending entirely on the decade doing the telling. Skeptics will tell you that's the whole answer.
No,
A
it was the
folktale growing in the
Matrix.
dark for 300 years, polished
fell
by every
through a
hand it passed
portal.
through. And yet it's not quite that simple. Something put this...
No, she ain't no Diffie. She don't like them.
story into the folklore of Mexico City and whatever it was compelling enough to survive 4 centuries of retelling. The old chronicles insist the Inquisition investigated a man over this very claim, and those records have never been fully run down. Somewhere in the colonial archives, there may still be a file on a tired soldier with an impossible alibi. Until someone finds it, the case stays exactly where it sat since 1593. A man closes his eyes on one side of the world. He opens them on the other, carrying news.
Yeah, and if you hate somebody for almost a decade, that hate ain't going away.
That hasn't arrived yet. 400 years on, we still can't decide if it's history's first teleportation or just its best ghost of a story. Just a quick reminder, that app from earlier, Free Cash, use my link in the description box down below there or scan that QR code.
Of course she does. Of course she does. Of course she fucking does. All right, guys, I'm gonna call this one. I thought Fresh got. Yeah, they all get along. I just don't like her. I don't like the slurs that she's been calling me. I don't appreciate it. Like, if you don't like me, cool. You don't have to watch me. Don't talk to me then. You know what I mean? Just stay the fuck away from me. But I'm gonna call it, guys. I'm still like lingering a migraine. All right, Justin, I'll be there. And Justin has some questions for me. He promised it was just me and him. If not, I'll pull like I did with AJ and just leave. I'll exit to the left. Exit stage left. Yes. Yes, built. But I was thinking about. Oh, thank you, Built. Yeah, no, I had a migraine yesterday from the dog pile shit show that I was fucking gaslit into. Thank you, Queen of Karma. I was thinking maybe tomorrow I'd do a movie on Kick. Maybe do like the Amityville thing on Kick. I always drop my link in my community tab, so I'll remember to do that because YouTube's very finicky about things like that on here. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow if y'all want to join. If not, I'll definitely be live Monday here. We'll do the Appalachia True Stories. Check those out. But y'all have a good Saturday night. And hope to see y'all on Kick tomorrow. We'll do the Amityville movie. Or I'll find something interesting about it. But yeah, have a great night, guys. Peace out. Thanks for joining me. Please remember to like the stream. Yes, I'm going to do those on Monday. Probably around, I'll do it around 6 or 7. I'm Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time some of you are, but I'm Eastern Standard Time. So y'all have a good night. Peace out, everybody.